Welcome everyone to issue 18 of our journey through battle games in Middle-earth. I'm Mike, and in this series we're going to be modelling, painting and battling our way through all 91 magazines released by Games Workshop. Issue 18's focus is on Rohan and Eomer. We'll be painting Eomer in the painting workshop, and in the modelling workshop we're building a wilderness campsite. Let's start flicking through a few of the pages. Page 1 gives us a quick overview of who Eomer, the Marshal of the Riddermark, is. Pages 2 to 7 offer a pretty detailed overview of the forces of Rohan, but this magazine was released around 2003, so I'm sure some of the rules have changed since then. It covers everyone from King Theoden, Eomer and Eowyn, to the riders of Rohan and the warriors of Rohan. Jumping to the battle game, pages 8 to 13 introduce us to the Wrath of Rohan, which takes place at the edges of Fangorn Forest in the Two Towers, during Merry and Pippin's capture by the Uruk-hai. It's an interesting scenario with some unique special rules. You've got Hobbit prisoners. The Hobbits can't move while captured, and they must stay with the Orc or Uruk-hai guarding them until that guard is killed. In the Way rule, because the Rohan don't know the Hobbits are there, if they shoot at a guard carrying one, the Hobbit counts as being in the way. That could absolutely result in accidentally killing a Hobbit, which is pretty brutal. For the victory conditions, evil wins if they get either Merry or Pippin off the board, into Fangorn, or kill all the good models. Evil loses if both Hobbits are killed. They must keep at least one alive for interrogation. Good wins if both Hobbits escape to Fangorn, or if all the evil models are killed. Pages 14 to 17 take us through the painting workshop. We received a metal Eomer and plastic Firefoot in issue 18. As usual, I'm not following the exact steps from the guide. I've done a short overview here of how I painted them, and there's a full video linked right here maybe, and in the description.
Out of doubt, out of dark, to the day's rising, I came singing in the sun, sword unsheathing. To hope's end I rode, and to hearts breaking. Now for wrath, now for ruin, and a red nightfall. Son of Aemon, proud and free, Marshal of Rohan, rider of the sea, golden-haired warrior with fire in his soul, shield of the Westfold, bold and bold. Let Firefoot bear me, fierce and fast, no steed more loyal, no shadow more vast. Grey as the storm, swift as the gale, through fire and ruin he shall not fail.
They ride together, wind and flame, brothers in battle, bound by name. Through Pelinor's field, through shadow and stone, they fight for the fallen and ride for home.
Pages 18 to 21 are all about modelling the wilderness campsite. I use this as a chance to push my terrain skills and experiment with sculptor mould. I also experimented with some homemade washes, and my first go at electronics by adding LEDs to the fire. The full video is linked below and here, but I've included a quick rundown in this one too. While I was building this campsite, I imagined it being used by Aragorn and Gandalf as they searched for Gollum.
There's a camp in the wood where the moss grows deep, where the trees keep watch and the shadows sleep. A flicker of flame, a bedroll laid, stone fire pit warm, though the stars have stayed. Rest here for a while, the path is long yet. The fire's low, but safe no eyes will find us here.
Where the fire still glows and the tents stand still in the hush of the wild beneath the hill. Lantern light and flowered ground, where peace, not battle, now is found. Cartwheels quiet on a route-worn track, blankets folded, gear unpacked, a chest for bread, a stool for rest. This night, at least, we are the guest.
We chased him through marsh and stone, but even hunters must sleep.
With tufts of grass and fading trails, through sun-kissed fern and silver veils, we walk the road, but here we stay till dawn returns and we slip away.
And that's a wrap for issue 18. Another fun one. Eomer's was relaxing to paint, and I really enjoy trying out the new techniques in Modelling Workshop. I really feel like I'm pushing my terrain skills further. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, maybe subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. A big thank you as always to my patrons for your support. In issue 19 we get some paints, which is not exactly the most exciting thing, so instead I 3D print and model some watches in the water. Got them just over here. These were really fun to do, and I'll do a video obviously on how I painted those up. Also in issue 19 I do my most ambitious project yet, which is this gaming board right here. It's the doors to Moria, and I've made it into a playable thing, so join me in the coming episodes over the next few weeks where we'll get to explore how I did that. Until next time, happy painting and happy modelling.